It comes down to a simple proposition in my view. I've thought about this since I got engaged in this in 1970. It's ultimately about the abuse of power. It's all about power. It really is. Even the sexual assault is about the abuse of power. Ultimately, we have to give women and girls a greater voice. But that's not enough. They have to be assured that their voices will be heard. My daughters, I've lost one, but my daughter, my 4 granddaughters, I believe my sister who's here today will be introducing the panel. I have been raised to believe what is true. There's not a single solitary thing, not a single solitary thing that a man can do that a woman cannot do as well. By the way, I mean not a single thing. That's not hyperbole. I mean it in a literal sense. I mean in a literal sense. Every single solitary thing a man can do, a woman can do as well. You know, you can always tell the women, I can't see it, so these lights are so bright, I don't know I know there's a hell of a lot of you out there, but well, I can't see your faces. But what I can say is, you women, you professional women are out there who work with men, you can immediately tell, can't you, whether that man genuinely respects women. You don't have to wonder. By the way, you know it. You know it immediately. And in almost every case where you find that the man you're working with truly respects you, take a look. It's probable he has a strong mother. It's probable he had a sister. It's probable he surrounded himself and was surrounded from the time he was a kid with women who were strong. The reason I bother to mention that is, this isn't just about freeing women. If we free women with the same opportunity, we free men. We free humanity. We make it all better. We really do. That is not hyperbole. That is a fact. That is a fact. You know that Chinese expression, women hold up half the sky. Women hold up half the sky. And as I speak around the world about abuse in the countries in which I'm visiting, I point out that it's such a god-awful waste. No country from this point on will be able to develop economically fully to their potential until they change their culture. What I'm going to talk about today is what my father called the cardinal sin of all sins. And I mean this sincerely. Everyone asks why I feel so passionate about this. Why did I write the Violence Against Women Act? Why have I done AB? It's a simple proposition. Thank God it's not because my mother or my wife was abused, because of my father. My father's a graceful man whose indignation relating to the abuse of power was palpable. Who said the cardinal sin of all sins is for a man to raise his hand to a woman or a child. That is the ultimate physical abuse of power. For an awful lot of you, I think, I can't see you, are part of the millennial generation. This is factual. You are the most progressive, tolerant, engaged generation in American history. And you have a simple, the reason why I'm so optimistic that we will always succeed is you have a straightforward objective, I respectfully suggest. It's not merely about changing the law and making it better. It's about changing our culture. literally changing our culture. And that is not easy, but we're beginning to make progress. You already heard from Megan, a brave survivor of sexual assault. Back when I wrote the Violence Against Women Act, I said that I believe that women who are